I want to share you the questions for full stack project 401 module. Firstly, coming to the first question, what is Node.js and how does it differ from other server side technologies like Apache or PHP? Coming to the answer, Node.js is an open source cross platform runtime environment that allows developers to execute JavaScript on the server side. It is a built on the V8 JavaScript engine and is designed for building scalable and high performance network applications. The major difference between Node.js and traditional server technologies such as Apache or PHP is its non-blocking event-driven architecture. Node.js can handle multiple requests simultaneously without creating separate threads for each request, making it highly efficient for real-time application. In contrast, technologies like PHP typically follow a blocking model where each request waits for execution before moving to the next. Node.js is therefore better suited for applications that require high concurrency and speed. Going to the next question. Second, what is callback function in Node.js and why are they commonly used in asynchronous programming? Okay, a callback function is a function that is passed as an argument to other function and is executed after a specific task has been completed. Callbacks are widely used in Node.js because it operates on an asynchronous model. Many operations such as file handling, database queries, and network requests take time to complete. Instead of blocking the execution flow, Node.js continues processing other tasks and invoke the callback once the process finishes. This approach improves application performance, responsiveness, and scalability by preventing delays in execution. You can see the example code of callback function here. Here we can see an another function is passed as an argument of function. What is the coming to the third question? What is the purpose of the package.json file in Node.js project? Explain the key properties found in the file. The package.json file is an core component for any Node.js project. It acts as a metadata file that contains essential information about the application and manages project dependencies. Its primary purpose is to help developers organize their projects, define required packages, and ensures consistency across different development environments. Key properties include name, specifies the project name, version, indicates the current version of the application, description provides a brief overview of the project, main defines the entry point of the application, script contains commands used to run or test the project, dependencies lists the packages required for production, etc. Overall package.json simplifies dependency management and support efficient project configuration. You can see the example code here in q3.html. Next, coming to the fourth question, explain the difference between require and import statements in Node.js. When and why would we use one over the other? Require and import both are used to include modules in a Node.js application, but they belong to different module systems. Require is a part of the common JS module and has traditionally been the default method in Node.js. It loads modules synchronously and is commonly used in older projects. Import belongs to the ES module system, which is the modern JavaScript standard. It supports better structure, improved readability, and enhanced compatibility with modern development tools. Developers typically use import in modern applications to follow current JavaScript standards, while require is mainly used when they working with legacy systems or projects that rely on common JS. What is middleware in the content of express.js? It is the fifth question, and the code for fourth question you can see here. And moving to fifth question, middleware refers to functions that execute during the lifecycle of a request to the server. These functions operate between the incoming request and the outgoing responses. The primary purpose of the middleware is to process requests before they reach the final root holder. Middleware can perform tasks such as logging request details, praising data, authenticating users, handling errors, and modifying responses. The example code for question 5 is displayed on the screen, q5.html. And moving to the sixth question, what is RESTful API and how can you create one using Node.js and Express.js? Explain the main HTTP method used in RESTful APIs. A RESTful API is an architectural approach used for designing networked applications. It also allows communication between the client and server through standard HTTP protocols. Node.js combined with Express.js provides a lightweight and efficient environment for building RESTful APIs. By defining routes that corresponds to the different operations on resources. The main HTTP method used are get, post, put, patch, delete. You can see the example code for question 6 in the screen. It is placed in q6.html file. And moving to the seventh question, the question is what is the purpose of the Node Package Manager (npm) and how do you use it in manage dependencies in a project Node.js? Node Package Manager, commonly known as NPM, is the default package manager for Node.js. It provides access to large registry of open source libraries that developers can use to build applications more efficiently. The primary purpose of NPM is to automate the installation, updating, and removal of project dependencies. It also ensures that all required packages are properly versioned and documented within the project configuration. By managing dependencies efficiently, NPM helps maintain project stability, improves collaboration among developers, and reduce development time. And finally, we reaches out the eighth question, and the question is why is it important to hash passwords in a web application? Hashing password is a critical security practice used to protect user credentials. Instead of storing passwords in plain text, hashing converts them into irreversible encrypted strings. This ensures that even if database is compressed, attackers cannot easily retrieve the original passwords. Password hashing enhances overall application security, helps prevent unauthorized access, and protect user privacy. It is considered as fundamental requirement for building secure web application and maintaining user trust. You can see the example code for eighth question in the screen in q8.html. These are the overall questions asked and the answers were given. Thank you.